Hi, this is Roz with Marijuana Software, and we are going to review how to set up your Star Micronics printer. Before we get started, there's a few things that need to happen first. Unbox your printer, turn it on, load the paper and labels according to the diagrams, and then have an Ethernet or network cable on hand, just in case we need it. The first step is a printer test. Turn your printer off. With one hand, hold down the feed button, and with the other hand, turn your printer back on. Release both buttons as soon as the printing starts. At the bottom of the receipts that print, look for an IP address. If it's all zeros, use your Ethernet or network cable to connect your printer to your router, and then repeat the printer test. Once you have your IP address from your printer test, enter it into a new tab in your browser, and then select Login on the Star Micronics printer website. Log into the printer website with the username root and the password public. When you're prompted to change the password, keep it the same, public, all lowercase. It's extremely important not to change this password, otherwise the printer will need to be factory reset. Hit submit and then save. Your printer will reboot. After your printer reboots, select Cloud Print from the menu on the left. Use the drop-down to enable Cloud Print service. Enter the server URL. Your polling time is 1, response time is 60. For the username, enter the email that you use to access your Marijuana Software account. For the password, please use the password shown above, capital P, @SS, W0RD, exclamation point. Please don't change this password either, because it's going to be used several more times in this setup process. After all of your information is filled in, hit submit and then save, and then your printer will reboot again. In Marijuana Software, navigate to Main Menu, Edit Account, UPS Settings, and then Edit. Enter your account username. Once again, this is the email that you use to access your Marijuana Software account. Enter the password that we set up just a moment ago, the capital P, @SS, W0RD, exclamation point. Your business ID will auto-populate. Copy this business ID. You're going to need that for the next step. Check the box to include state warnings on your labels, and then right above where you have your account username, there is a red heading and there's a hidden link in red font. If you hover over it with your mouse, the link will appear. Click it and it'll take you to the printer registration site. Click the green Register button. In the registration form, enter your business name. For the business ID, simply paste the ID that you just copied a moment ago from the Marijuana Software UPS settings. Enter the email. Once again, this is the email that you use to access your Marijuana Software account. And the password, same password we did a moment ago, the capital P, @ so on and so forth. Confirm your password and hit complete registration. Once you get a pop-up saying that the registration was successful, you can click the green login button in the top right-hand corner. Log into the Universal Print server using the username and password that you just set up. Once you're logged in, click on this green button to add a device. Use the drop-down for device type to select printer. For the MAC address, you'll need to go back to your Open tab for the Star Printer Setup website. Click on the Home tab from the menu on the left, copy your MAC address, and then paste it here in the device list. Be sure to change all of the uppercase letters in the MAC address to lowercase letters. This is very important. Next, name your device with any name, hit save, and then OK at the pop-up. Refresh the page. We also recommend labeling your printer itself with the same name. Before testing your printer, hit the feed button and tear out any paper that may be sticking out. Then select Load Devices. In the empty box that appears, type any message, for example, "Hello World." Use the buttons on the right to add a barcode or a QR code, add cut, which tells the printer to cut the paper, and then print. Hit OK at the pop-up, and then it may take a second, but then you should get a test print that says, "Hello World." Once you've gotten a successful test print, go back to Marijuana Software and select Update Store Account on the UPS settings. Click on the Sales tab. The first time you do this, you're going to get a pop-up that wants you to select your label and receipt printers. If this is an all-in-one printer, select the printer that we just set up for both of these options and then hit Save. You'll have to do this for every single device that you use the very first time you go to the sales screen. Once you do so, you'll see little blue icons that represent your label and receipt printers. If this printer that we set up was also a label printer, there's a few different ways that you can print labels. On the products page, select the batch number, and then use the drop-down for labels. You'll be able to see that you have options to print labels or barcodes. This can be really handy for printing on the fly as needed. Another way to print labels is from your sales screen. Once you ring up an item, you'll now see that there's a blue Print Label button to the right of the item itself. That's it. Thanks for watching. Any questions, please give us a call or send us an email.